We are live. Welcome to today's Expert Zone live stream show. My name is Ben. I'm one of your product evangelists working with Microsoft. And actually, for today, I'm your co-host, one half, joined by my awesome colleague, which I'm going to allow her to introduce herself to you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hannah. I'm also with the Expert Zone UK and I team, working with Microsoft today, as Ben said, to show you a little bit about these lovely devices in front of us.
This is going to be a live stream showcase of all things related to Surface, wellness, and most importantly, self-expression, and how the in-life Surface family products actually help us with self-expression. We're going to actually tell you about our ones and pretty much just run through the family, give you a bit of history, and see what actually helps you with your self-expression with Surface. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty good to me, Ben.
I like that. I absolutely like that. Thank you to everyone for joining today's stream. We're going to get into the comments and say hi to everyone and see who we have. Who we got here today?
So we have, and I've got to highlight this comment first. We have Dave Atkins saying how handsome we're looking. Do you know what, man? High five.
Come on. We're doing a bit of sprinkle on the production today to make sure that we're looking our best for you. So we appreciate you noticing, Dave. Hope you are well, and most importantly, hope you are safe.
And do you know what? I've got to shout out. I've got a bit of the Matt Field look going on.
I know.
Today. I think that's
the
what's
field
adding
man
to it. Like I've just got to bring Matt Field in, so got to look extra, good.
Matt, of course, got to, absolutely.
He's in the chat, so he's still with us here.
Matt, we're missing you, man. I'm missing you. Hope you're well, mate.
They stole his look. I did. I've not quite committed to shaving the hair off yet, though.
I represent the less hair people, Matt, for you. Don't worry. We've got you. Who else have we got? Who else have we got in the chat?
We've also got a little bit of Adam Jones in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Ad? Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. Hope you're enjoying your mid-afternoon so far. Thank you for joining today's live stream show.
And we've also, as well, got the fantastic Jakob just saying, take two. We are on take two.
Take two. But you know what? We made it feel like it was take one. Come on, man. Give us a bit of credit there. The recovery was good. Of course it was good. Had to bring it back. Run it again. We're professionals, as they like to call us.
We try.
Yes, we do. But honestly, today is pretty much carrying on with our wellness series and just the different aspects of just what we bring when it comes to, managing your wellness, your self-expression, and just making sure mentally you're in a good place. And we are touching on Surface. Now, we're going to run you through actually just what Surface in-life products really help us with our wellness, but most importantly, self-expression. We're going to take you through that, kind of give you an overline and reminder of what the in-life products for Surface are and potentially how they relate to you. If you've actually either owned one, had one, encountered one, and how that actually helps with your wellness and self-expression. And we've got a game at the end. And this is where you're going to see dread come all over me, because I promise you, I feel like I'm being set up to fail, which is fine. I'm going to back it for you and for the team. How does that sound?
Technical difficulties, no fear in Ben's heart.
Oh, mate.
A game where he's got to potentially do a little bit of drawing. The shakes.
Sink me now. But honestly, it's going to be a fun one. We're really just enjoying being back on the stream, being in a moment with you all. And again, shout out to the replay crew as well. Let us know, put a comment there if you are part of the replay crew watching back. We appreciate that as well. So Hannah, we kick things off?
Let's kick things off.
Ooh, you're probably seeing a couple of products in front of you right now that really depict a lot of what we go through when it comes to our self-expression. And we are going to pretty much pick one and let you know how they are. And in fact, I'm going to go first. We've got a great lineup of products. And if you look at someone like myself personally, a lot of how I self-express myself is through content. I do a lot of daily content myself, especially within my own personal and free time. And I always need something that works with me, that allows me to get my creative flow going, the juices, as they like to call, right? The flavors, just to make sure that I am expressing myself mostly to my audience, giving them the value, but also just keeping them engaged. And there's nothing more frustrating than having a product that isn't kind of in sync with you, And my Surface product in life that really helps with my wellness and self-expression has got to be, drum roll, please. Oh, come on, look at the pull, the angle. Hannah's got it down. Best co-host, man. Surface laptop, studio. The top of the food chain, as some would consider it for the Microsoft Surface family. But for me personally, it really hits home. It hits home because living in a world right now where we are all potentially content creators, right? And especially me, where it's like, that is literally almost, it's just what I do every day. This product really just suits everything about how I can self-express myself. First thing I would say is, of course, from the outside working in, it is the build quality, the design.
It's just feel that. And you know, as we heard earlier from Jakob, just scratch the surface.
Honestly, right? The pun intended, people. We need a pun buzzer, right? When we hit a pun, just straight onto. I love that. Scratch the surface. That's the first thing I notice about this, is the surface design principle, surface design philosophy, premium materials, premium build, that focus and attention to detail. It really does make you feel like you are actually using a premium product. And that is one thing that stands out to me when I consider something that I need to be robust and reliable to use. That's the first thing that I really take to when it comes to the laptop studio. What do you think? Do you agree?
I agree. And I like the fact that, you know, even though it's obviously only coming in the platinum color, color we'll get into with my device. Course,
but come on.
It's still got that really sleek looking design. And I know there's something that you want to show off about it, but it's very, very unique in its own way.
Oh yeah, I'm saving that We're gonna show them. Like we got tricks in terms of how we're gonna present this to you. So snazzily, wait. So sit back, relax, and watch it flow. I agree, absolutely, and I just love that term, scratch the surface. Like, man, you guys in the comments, you're the goats, you're the real ones. It's so good. And I value that, especially when you're investing in something. When you want to invest in something, you want it to be worth what you've invested, the value. So starting from that outside in, surface through and through, premium materials and premium build, and just that reliability. Next has got to be power. I wanted to really just echo that, right? It's power.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a content creator, nothing worse than having something that is not powerful to keep up with what you need to do. What tends to happen, I find, is that when you have devices that are not powerful enough to do what you need to do, you might have a creative idea that comes with maybe just a video edit style. And then if you have that idea come into fruition, and your device that you're editing with either just bottles down and just doesn't keep up, you just think, no, I'm not going to do it, right? And you might not realize it, but that little difference of engagement of an edit style might be the key to just getting someone to actually say, you know what, I love that little piece you added in. It just made that bit easier. It might be the subtitles caption. It might be the little cute emoji that you added. Whatever it is, you need the power to do that. You can't underestimate how the devices that we use to capture these moments, how good they are for things like that, whether pro level or the smartphones in our pocket. And this, it packs the power. Like, we're talking Intel 11th Gen, H series, right? Maximum wattage. And also when you're like dedicated graphics, not just inbuilt, but, you know, RTX 3000 series with the 3050, and having that where the graphics can really output and recognize all the good video files that you've recorded and think, hey, you've recorded something from this camera. I know that footage. I can chop it up for you, smoothly play it back. Come on now, no slowdowns. You know, I value that so much with this. So, you know, I don't know what you feel about the power, but man, I want it from here.
I mean, the power is absolutely incredible. I do a little bit of content creating, but not as much yourself. However, one thing that I use the power for, and especially the external graphics card.
Bring it home.
A little bit of gaming.
Oh, see? Come on.
Yeah. So it's, again, it's not packaged as a gaming device, but it is fantastic for running games on there. Cloud gaming as well, also perfect on this because it's got the power to keep up with that. I mean, we're modeling the i7 version as well. So it's like, which is the version with the 3050 Ti. So
maximum power, baby.
it is the one that you want to go for. And yeah, it's changed my view completely on PC gaming.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that was necessarily accessible to me before. Whereas now, having it insert the Surface range has meant that I can start dabbling a little bit. I can move away from console a little bit and start dabbling in a little bit of Surface gaming. So
remember that word accessible, people. Remember native Xbox controller support when it comes to these Windows 11 devices as well. Having that RTX 3000 series and video graphics in there, again, enables not just like what I said, where it's like the graphics card will be like, hey, I recognize that footage that you've put on. I can decode that for you. You can play back smoothly, no slowdowns and no jitteries, which is something that is really good in that retrospect. But again, on the flip side, gaming people, you've got gaming access, right? It may not be packaged that one, but game and play, all these things, what happens? It links into one, wellness, because gaming is your decompressor, right?
Which we kind of looked over when we did the Play and Connect stream and how we game to relax. So it comes into that. But it's just meaning like what we're saying about Surface today is you're finding a way to personalize your Surface device to your needs. So if you're a content creator, if you're a gamer, if you just need the latest bit of tech that's really going to keep up with your day-to-day life, you can go for something like this. And it's not going to give you that slowdown, that lag, that problem. And it's just going to weight off the shoulders a little bit, right?
The decompressor. Yeah. Listen, we didn't discuss, like, she threw that in. That's like, we didn't even discuss that. That's not in the rehearsal. Like, that is such, just the ability to even remind me of that shows how much more versatile the Surface Laptop Studio is, you know, and I love it for that. So number 2 for me is definitely the power, right? Software has to be the part of it, because Windows 11 is literally the platform that enables all these things. It's the platform that enables the features that we have for content creation, the apps that we need to have the ability to, you know, support all these video files and the hardware to recognize it, you know, and also things like DirectX 11 Ultimate with gaming, right? That is the API. I get a bit nerdy, so I apologize, but let me express myself, please. This is self-expression time. I'm gonna have my way, so I'm gonna throw it out there. Let me know if you know what API means in the comments. But these features enable all these amazing graphical gaming features that you see, right? The software for Windows, but then even in its simplest form, something like Snap, right? How Snap has evolved with Windows 11, multi-display support, where it just remembers how your displays are set externally. These are little quality of life features where you're like, you do not know how good it is until you experience it. So software, I would say, is number 3 to the core. I mean, what's your go-to when it comes to Windows 11?
Windows 11, it's got to be just the taskbar. There's so much you can show from the taskbar.
It's centralized as well, right?
Centralized now. You've got your widgets over to the left. You've got your quick settings over to the right. I'm almost wanting to sing a little song here, but I will get copyrighted. Taskbar stuck in the middle with you, like. But yeah, you've got everything you need there. It's one of the quickest and easiest things to show off when you're looking at Windows 11, 100%. And Surface, because it is the best of Microsoft, it's one of the great things to show Windows 11 off on a Surface device, 100%.
Love it, absolutely love it. That is number 3. But you know what? The pièce de résistance, the last one that I really wanted to just express and show, that gives it the final chef's kiss on what really makes the Surface Laptop Studio that good, is it's a fusion of all that's been great about 10 years of Surface. And to remind you, it's been 10 years of Surface. To get to where we are right now, it's been a decade of just the chisel effect of making it better every single year. And I feel like this culminates everything. And you know what? Let's switch to the Surface Cam. Let's switch to the Surface Cam, right? Switch to the Surface Cam. Show you what's up with the Surface Cam. Then you can pretty much see, right?
Look at
We lost audio. Are we back?
back?
Audio?
Can we hear us?
Can you hear us?
Maybe?
Anyone?
No?
Audio? Hopefully. No? Apologies, chat. Sorry, we will bring audio back. I think we're just having too much fun and somehow.
Christian, try looking at the mute button. So at the bottom where you've got it's not on red. No, not that one. The
We're back.
Oh, good.
We're back. Hey, audio's back. Sorry. We hope you caught the dramatic effect that we were adding to it going from here into the third form. Oh my goodness.
Good.
This honestly, as someone that is very artistically creative, having this canvas mode, my goodness, right? If you just having it there and just having the support to be able to draw, annotate, use, that level of flexibility is great. And even for me, right, my favorite mode for this would be to kind of just hold it up, watch something, watch one of my favorite TV shows or movies, and come back here and just kind of mentally push the keyboard away to go into a mode where I can kind of like sit back, relax, and watch a show. Sit
back and game.
Yes.
Controller.
Pardon me. I love that. I love that. That just makes so much sense. Why didn't I think of that? Comments below. Hannah just comes up with the stuff on the spot and she gets it done. I love that. That just makes so much more sense. Yeah. Like I feel like even if we're just together, multi-Xbox controllers, kickbacks up, and you know what? We're done. No more work. Just go from here. Switch on the games. Let's have a go on Halo. Multiplayer. Let's have it. That is so true. I agree. Let's bring the focus back on us. We'll bring Surface Cam back in a little while. Hopefully we get no technical issues by bringing cameras in and out. Hopefully you can still hear us. So we're all good. Awesome. Let's check in as well with chat of what chat is saying about the laptop studio. So we have Tony coming all the way from the United States. Hello, what's up, Tony? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining today's stream over from the US of A. Yes, amazing to see you. Matt's in the chat, of course, saying stage mode for the win. Straight up. Definitely. I just love it. I just love it. Adam's calling out his favorite device. Adam. Come see me. Like, what about that, man? I like that. I absolutely like that. I'm going to change some minds with my device. I'm going to change some minds. It's a big one to try and beat, but I think I can do it. Okay. Yeah, I can do it. She's bringing it. I like that. And can't beat blasting zombies after a hard day's work. I agree. 100%. Win. That's a big W. That's a big win. Yeah, I like that. The best wellness, self-expression, and decompression you can get. Love that. Love that. Absolutely love that. And we agree. Sleek devices. Yeah. It's the outside, inside, and I'm telling you, from the outside, these are literally built on the Surface principle, premium materials, premium design. Absolutely agree. Yeah. Let's move this to one side then. We're moving it to one side. It's my turn now. Oh, it's my turn now. So it's her turn. Bring in this beautiful thing. Come on. What we got here? This is the brand new Pro 9. It is a beautiful device. And straight up, right, you all know what I'm going to talk about first, okay? You all know. It's, of course, the camera. I'm joking. She got me. It's the color, right? Yeah. Being able to express yourself with color is obviously something that I have a real keen interest in. I don't always express myself in color with clothing, except when I'm impersonating Mr. Matfield, of course. Usually I'm wearing a lot of black clothing, right? But I like to express myself with accessories like hair, like my device. It adds that pop of color, that little bit of flair, and it shows who I am outside, of just having a device. Yeah. The colors as well are actually the specific reasons we have these colors. And that's because Microsoft are hard at work in the background, in their labs, doing their research of what colors are actually going to be best for the customer base. Yeah. And so they've done their research, and that's why we've got the brand new Sapphire and Forest. This is Sapphire in front of us. It's got to be my favorite color. Hannah, it's
it's almost a perfect match.
This is your baby. This is your baby. Like, it's just, oh man.
But
so nice.
even outside of color, the device is still looking really smooth, really sleek, really, really premium look and feel, nice and lightweight as well. And of course, the other thing that I'll go on to while we're speaking about color is the nice little accessory that we have attached here, which is the type cover. So magnetically attached, if you're not sure about the Surface Signature keyboard, does have a nice slot here for your Slim Pen 2, which will actually charge it as well. But because we're speaking about color, we have the gray in front of us here. Really nice color. And again, it kind of suits my personality to go for something a little bit darker mixed with the bright color. So you can mix and match. Contrast. But I could also go for a sapphire keyboard or a forest keyboard if I so choose.
Fully matching.
Exactly.
Fully matching.
It depends what you're into. If you want to fully match, if you want to actually have a little bit of mix and match, you know, change things up a little bit, you can do that. And that's the freedom of expression that Surface is giving you. It's not just one standard look. Change it up. And Ben, we've had a question. My favorite color is the sapphire. What about yours?
It is sapphire as well. My favorite color is blue. I kid you not. Like, I'm sticking to it. Like, you know, you'll probably think I'm going to say something different. No, I'm sticking to what's my favorite. Blue is my favorite color. This one was the one that caught my eye. So it's like, I'm with Hannah. We're on the same page on this one. No conflict of interest here. Yeah, definitely.
Adam's pointed out he likes how you can match desktop bloom to the color of device. I completely agree. It really matches. I'd love to show it off, but so we don't get any technical difficulties, we will leave Surface Cam for now, just in case. But you are right. We can match almost the sapphire to the bloom. It's a really, really nice color profile. Oh, we brought it back just in case. Just in case we brought it back.
Yep.
But there we are.
Absolutely. It's just, honestly, do you know one thing I said about the Pro 9 when I first held it, right? Let me just take it off for a moment. How friendly in the hand it was.
Oh yeah.
The curvature. This just, it's such an intangible, right? The intangibles are the part that the spec sheets don't tell. Well, we'll talk briefly about the spec sheets and the power of how this is a tablet with laptop power. But honestly, as a tablet, this is the most hand-friendly one built yet.
And I would agree. So a little bit of storytelling, right? We like a little bit of storytelling, bringing the personal factor with Microsoft. So my mum is a big Surface Pro fan. So she works out and about all time. And one of the big things is she said to me when I went to visit, I love the fact that I can take the keyboard on and off. I can hold it. I can take it with me, have it in a tablet form if I need to. I can write on it. Input that handwriting into notes as well and take that home. And then what she can do at home, she can have it as a desktop setup. So again, it's one of my favorite features with this is the fact that you've got the Thunderbolt 4 ports. So this is the version without 5G that has Thunderbolt 4, but it's fantastic for if you want that desktop setup. And to add to that desktop setup, you can also use the handy dock system that we have. So we have the Surface dock, or we have this travel adapter. Now mine did drop off my lap. Did you know?
Hey, found it. We've got to keep you on your toes, people.
We haven't had enough technical difficulties, but we've got my handy little travel USB-C hub, and this is fantastic if you want a few extra ports. So, for example, it has things like your Ethernet port on there. It has HDMI. It has VGA, it's got USB-A, and it's got USB-C on there as well.
USB-A is still important, people. I promise you that.
But it's nice just to be able to go home, unplug it maybe from the Signature Pro keyboard, and then have it maybe on a riser or something else to have a bit more of a desktop experience. Plug in another monitor. It means it's just got that fluidity and that adaptability that really I need for my life. No, me and my mum both travel a lot as well. So being able to take it away from your desk, use it when you're out and about, come back home and still have that desktop experience, it's invaluable. I don't need two separate devices anymore.
That versatility for 2-in-1 is brilliant. That versatility for 2-in-1 is brilliant.
Okay. Question from John. Does the 5G not have a Thunderbolt port? So in the 5G version, it does have a USB-C port, but it is not Thunderbolt. The The Thunderbolt is unique to the without 5G because it's Intel powered.
Yeah. So depending on what model you get, you do have Intel Evo certification on their platform. But yes, that is exclusive for the Intel powered version of the Pro 9. But you know what? I'll elaborate a bit on the 5G because you said something about being on the go always. And I can relate to that immensely. That's the one, funny enough, that I relate to a lot more. It's not the one you would probably commonly see people, right? But the 5G one is clutch for the fact that you've got a SIM card slot for 5G data. Again, you know, relevant plans are applicable, you know, right plans and stuff like that. But just being able to have an always connected experience is something I really value. But what I really value is just that unique design of what powers it. That Microsoft XQ3. You know, it's such a unique chipset based on the features it gives you, right? Look at the world that we live in now in terms of just the virtual ability to phone call people, video call people. And remember, when we discovered it, our reaction, imagine having like what feels like your own camera person auto framing and tracking you. It's phenomenal.
So good.
So good.
And again, that comes into the level of expressing yourself. So you might go for the Intel to have that Thunderbolt 4, to have that power set there, or you might choose to go for the version with 5G, and that's going to give you some few little extra features thanks to that new processor in there, the Microsoft processor.
Like, I'm a 5G type of guy, so that's going to be the one that I'll go for. But you know what? I just love the fact that this product is such a good crossover in just both our wellness and self-expression in what we choose. And yeah, I'm with you on this one. Surface Pro 9 people all the way.
Yeah. My question is though now is, have I converted anyone? So we had a few people saying the Studio was the favorite, but what about now? Like, have we got any new Pro 9 fans in the chat?
Pro 9 fans, people, have you been converted?
Don't let me down. don't embarrass me.
Drop it in the comments. Let us know. Let us know. Let us absolutely know. So yeah, you know what? These are our personal 2 products that we self-express through, right? And that doesn't eliminate the rest of the crew. I like to call them the crew, right? Give them a bit of a fun dub, right? We've got an amazing in-life Surface family of products. And that pretty much starts from the Surface Go 3, right? The Surface Go 3 is kind of almost like your entry-level version of the Pro 9, right? Where it gives you that 2-in-1 versatility of a tablet with laptop power, very accessible, you know, and that is such a good gateway to experience that 2-in-1 nature of what was the beginning of Surface, if we go all the way back to the RT, aka the runtime. Next is also the Surface Laptop Go 2, which I personally think is my go-to laptop to recommend. Right? You saw that? Right? Come on. The level of cheesiness in that joke.
He's been working on that.
I've been working on that one, people. Give me some props. That the go-to is the go-to laptop to recommend. My thing I love about it, just as a quick glance, is it may be the entry level, right? In terms of a Surface laptop, nothing about it looks entry level. It looks as premium as you would want a laptop to be in terms of that just finish and Surface principle. So honestly, Surface Laptop Go 2, brilliant. As of more recently as well, which you can check our videos definitely on Expert Zone, just, you know, silent plug right there. Laptop 5, Surface Laptop 5, which obviously you do have the 13-inch, 13.5 to be specific, and the 15-inch model if you want to go grandioso, very big. That's our recent, very more robust, traditional clamshell laptop design, which really is just a fit and finish. But I don't want to talk too much about it. Go watch our videos. I promise it's going to be worth your while.
And check out now the Laptop 5 is coming in that beautiful sage green color.
Sage green! Yeah!
We're talking about color all the time.
Sage green, I forgot like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And of course, the one that we've got right here, as we demonstrated to you, the Surface Pro 9.
Which, by the way, I'm getting a bit of love now in the chat.
Oh, you're getting love?
I'm
Okay,
getting
let me see.
So we've got John McMail saying Pro 9 for me. He loves an Evo
Oh,
device.
come on.
He's
I love
loving
that. I
that,
love that. I
Evo.
love that. I love that. I love that.
There's no bias there at all. No.
No,
bias.
let you have it. I like it. I like it. That's
yeah.
good. That's good. That's good. Awesome.
We've got another Surface Pro 9 left as
Oh,
well.
we're coming in. All right, give me that one. Give me that one. All right, okay, look, you know what, yeah? Hannah's doing a better job. I'll let her have it. She's doing a better job. This is a good look. Keep showing the love. Keep showing the love. The Sage is all the rage. Come on, I love you guys are really coming in. Like, we're gonna have to be practicing our double entendres and puns, and we've got to note these. These are good, man. I like it. I like it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Of course. After the laptop 5 is what we demonstrated here, right? The Surface Pro 9, and of course / the Pro 9 5G, Microsoft SQ3 powered, as well as Intel 12th gen powered as well, which really does give you the Evo platform, Thunderbolt 4, fast data transfer, external ports for your display, and the docking system, and the 2-in-1, the signature keyboard, the signature pen. Like, it gives you everything. The Slim Pen 2, everything you want. Really marries well with these two. But of course, the top of the food chain.
Let's bring it back again.
The laptop 5. My favorite, as well as it looking like your traditional clamshell of a powerhouse, it really does transform into just so much that reminds us of what Surface is all about. So let us know, have you encountered any of the current in-life Surface products? Do you own any? Do you plan to? And if you do, which one is your favorite for your wellness and self-expression? Let us know in the comment section below.
And while they're typing that, Ben, I know you've been avoiding this. I know you've been dreading it, but I think it's time for a challenge.
No!
I think it is time for a challenge.
Oh, no.
So I'll explain a little bit what the challenge is that we're going to do today. Our wonderful producer, Christian, has given us a Surface accessory, or just a general accessory from the Microsoft and Surface range that we must express through the power of art.
Oh my God, I'm trembling.
So what we're going to be using today, just to show off some power, is we are going to be using a Surface Slim Pen 2. We're going to be using it on the studio because I am sharing the screen. So can we get a screen share up? Perfect, Christian. Thank you very much in the background. And we are going to be doing a little bit of drawing. So
why?
You've seen yours already?
God, why?
So, Ben, I will pass you the power of the pen. What Ben's going to do is he's going to start drawing his accessory, right? We are all going to judge his artwork incredibly critically. And I'm going to try and guess what accessory it is that Ben's trying to convey to us. I can't see chat at the minute either, so make sure you're chatting along. Just use this one, Ben, because this one's almost screen share.
You're seeing how vibrant I am, just turn into just
right.
Okay.
You can get it. You can do it. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
Sure. This is gonna go well. I promise.
You'll be fine. So if you select again, it will give you the options for the pen itself. There you go.
Right.
Change
Okay.
color.
Okay. We're going.
Do you find it easier to draw in laptop mode?
You know what? What? Let's transform this. Come on. Give me the best chance, right?
Okay, I'm seeing a bit of an arc here. Is this a clue?
I think.
I'm not gonna. It kind of looks like an interpretation of a goose. I don't know if we have any geese accessories. But I'm gonna. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna guess. Maybe based on the shape alone. Are we going Arc Mouse? Arc Mouse.
Rescue me with Arc Mouse.
I can put you out your misery.
Oh my goodness! People, you are now officially seeing why I was dreading this part. Hannah just rescued me from it. Okay. Even as easy as Christian made it, I'm still terrible.
So I'm just going to use the Slim Pen 2. And if you didn't know, all I had to do, by the way, to erase, flip it around the other side.
Yeah. Oh, love that. You don't even have to go to the eraser. It is. Sorry. I'm just terrible when it comes to that.
So I'm gonna show off mine. I'm gonna
Right.
change color.
Okay.
Do you know what? This does come in different colors.
Oh,
Give you a clue.
okay. Give me a
Give you a clue. Okay.
Look at the self-expression and to switch it up. You know, I love that. I
Do you
love
know
that.
what? I'm gonna comfortably work.
She's going full flat.
I'm going full flat in
Canvas
tablet.
mode,
I
tablet,
am.
baby.
Get really artistic here. So.
Right. See, like the way you're stroking with the pen, right?
Mhm.
How is that feedback?
It is, to be fair, incredible. So it actually gives very, very slight vibrations, and it gives that almost real pen on paper feel. So it's really nice to kind of have that aspect.
All right. I see what you're getting there, right? And that's pretty much giving me the confidence of the perfect marriage of the Pro 9, right? To complete it, to cover it, of course. The signature keyboard.
It is indeed.
Let's get it. See, look, like the difference. Like from when I knew Hannah just put the pen onto the screen, I knew what time it was. It's like, whereas me, I'm like, well, I drew a goose.
You drew a goose.
You kind of just had to rescue me. So
it was a good goose.
It wasn't
supposed to be an art mouse,
but you know,
it was a good goose, yeah. But that was just a little bit of showing off what, again, the power of Surface and how easy it is and fluid it is to almost ink. So we've done our challenge. Right? We can bring us back to the screen.
Come through.
Bring us back.
Come through.
You can relax now. Breathe.
Earlobes.
You're okay.
I'm good. I made it.
The drawing's been put away now. We're okay.
I made it.
I want to see what the chat's been saying. So we got Surface keyboard straight away. Like I'm not.
Perfect.
This art, you know.
Listen. She's about that. I ain't.
And I'm going to agree, right, with this comment here. It is a mighty.
Yeah, it's a weapon, low key. It is
incredible. And one of the really great things as well is, even if you're not super accurate with it, one of the great features that you can actually use in Whiteboard and also in OneNote as well is you can have more precise shapes. So if I have turned that on, when I actually draw a square, what it does is it actually smooths that
transforms it into like a precise square.
I love that. I could have used it, but it kind of felt like a little bit of cheating, you know.
I want it to be authentic.
Exactly that. I love this comment here from Dave that, you know, you were really channeling that inner artist.
Oh man, I tried. I'm telling you, for weeks, I'm like, I can vibe with everything else, right? Yeah. But this, you will see the cookie crumble in me come out.
It was very expressionist, like very modern art.
Off the mark, expressionist. You will go with that.
But it was great. And to be fair, though, that's not the only competition we're going to talk about today. Going to talk a little bit about something that might be interesting to our viewers.
Oh yes.
So, for those of you that are on Expert Zone out there, you will now see this little QR code up in the corner. I probably pointed it the wrong direction. There we go. That corner.
Over me. Over mine.
If you open up your Expert Zone application and give that QR code a scan, it is going to take you to another story. Hopefully you've completed the other 3 as well, because that is going to give you the most chances of winning. Drumroll, please, man. A Wellbeing merch bundle.
Damn, yes.
So you have another 4 weeks to complete them. You can go back, watch the other live streams, complete the other modules if you haven't done so already. There's going to be 3 questions per module, so make sure you complete it to the end to get that tick box.
Boom.
But yeah, this is actually the final week of our workplace live streams.
It is, people. It is our final week of it, but that does not mean that it's the end of live streams. Please stay tuned. We've got so much on coming. Like live streams are back in full swing. We are pushing everything to make them the best they've ever been for 2023 and beyond. But of course, it is the end for this one. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have in all things related to surface wellness and most importantly, self-expression. All we can pretty much say is thank you for tuning in. Make sure, again, follow us, subscribe on everywhere in terms of, you know, what we do here on Expert Zone UK and I. and also on our socials, just to keep up to date with everything that we do. Stay tuned, and most importantly, stay safe. And we will, of course, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.